been one of the hottest items of the last couple of days when we did our first big sale of 2020, one of the hottest items over the weekend. Not only is it the best price that we've ever seen, it's more bang for the buck. And quite frankly, what we've got is what we've got. This is it. This is really the last hurrah. There are only 2,700 available. And remember, no back order, no wait list. So what is it? Improvements is a company that we work with. They do great storage and lighting and home solutions. But this is a way to get that beautiful lighting that normally people spend a pretty penny for, with no permanent installation, with no electrician, with no hard wiring. Don't let that price fool you though, because it's not like the imitators where it's a bunch of plastic. This is real glass. It's a beautiful design, fits into any neighborhood. But here's the thing, when we offer our improvements, path lights, or the solar lighting, so you never have to worry about batteries, you never have to worry about permanent installation, you never have to worry about, you know, hard wiring under the ground or an electrician. This is more bang for the buck than even a today's special. Normally we do an 8-pack or 10-pack if you're lucky. In fact, I think, boy, the best offer I've ever seen when Peter has been here was a 10-pack, and I think that was a today's special. This is 12. This is 12. And usually if you read the reviews, huge customer pick. People love these at the higher price. So it's almost a half off sale. It's more of them, not 8 or 10. It's 12. All you do is pick your color, because what we got is what we got. Oh yeah, and they're also color changing as well. So both that beautiful, nice light and then color changing as well. Black will be the first to go. I'm just gonna warn you right there. There are 800 only of that black. I love that red, especially if you really wanna pop things. Sometimes people do kind of a classic color scheme and then they pop like with a red shutter, red door, something like that. So that's that nice little pop of red. And then that blue, it's such a pretty blue. It reminds me almost like a Kingman turquoise. It's a really nice, almost like a gemstone color. 3 flex pays less than $20, 641-858. Can't do it without the help and aid of Peter Kilcullen.
Thanks, how are you?
I'm good. You have been the hit of the network the last couple of days.
Thanks.
And not just with those of us who love you, Peter.
Thank you.
But you've read your reviews on HSN.
Yeah.
People love this brand. They love the path lights, but more importantly, they always want more. And boy, you gave them more for 2020.
You mentioned it, you might want to, look at that value and think, okay, well, what did they do? Maybe these are not the same lights that we've had for so many years. But what's so great about this is you are getting that glass lens. You are getting that technology that makes this solar panel so great. And you're getting that long burn time, 8 hours of run time every single night. You're going to get a light that's super bright. Again, that glass lens creates that starburst design. These are the things that everyone wants from a light. And then you're gonna get a light that lasts for years and years. So we haven't taken anything out of these lights. We've added more lights to give you that set of 12. There's that starburst design. That is amazing. Look at how that light just kind of moves out in 3 feet or more in every direction. And there you can see, if you don't want to use it with the stake, you can actually take the stake off and just put the light directly on the ground or on the steps leading up to your porch or patio. Maybe it's a brick patio, the pool deck. You can do all of that, and it just looks amazing. So the value is there, but we're still giving you the best quality solar lights that we have at HSN, and you are going to be really impressed. So I'll show you, I was talking about that glass lens, so I'll show you that real quick. You can hear that glass. So we've got very thick glass. You've got that reflector on the bottom, again, all to intensify that light. And then look at this. Look at all that detailed work on that glass. That's what gives you that amazing starburst design. And I know if you've tried solar lights in the past, you've had this, if this is plastic, it's gonna cloud over, maybe it yellows. And it really has always been the weak spot of any type of solar light. But here, it's going to be amazing. And then maybe the second best part is the actual light. So great technology on that solar panel. So what's gonna happen here is we're gonna absorb all the rays of the sun, and then when the sun goes down, so I'll cover that, the sun goes down, the light comes on automatically, and then right here is that high capacity battery. High capacity means storing more energy, so you're getting that full 8 hours of runtime. Now I'm gonna take that diffuser off so you can see 2 super bright LED bulbs. So one of them, as you can see, is for the white, but again, we've taken nothing away from these lights. Let me get that switch right there for you. I can switch that over, and that other bulb, long life, thousands of hours, you're never gonna have to change. is the color changing. So diffuser back on, and you'll be able to see how it slowly dissolves between all those different colors. So your choice, so whether you choose the black, the blue, or the red, every set has the ability to give you that white or that color changing, which is really nice. So it's so neat that you can get these home. Maybe that's something that we're thinking about. Why are we selling solar lights at the end of January? Well, the reason we can sell solar lights at the end of January is because of the great quality and the great performance. So we're talking about whether it's raining or it's super cold or it's snowing or the sun, obviously, in the spring and summer. These lights are going to perform. So get them outside as soon as possible, which could be, in a week or so when you get them home.
For sure.
And they are going to perform every single night.
They're so pretty.
Aren't
they pretty?
Look at that.
Hey, 700 only on that black.
Wow.
So I'm not even sure if Peter will have another full airing, because usually when we get that limited in inventory, then please, people buying them on hsn.com, whether you see them on the air or not. So I would really recommend that you do it. I know Peter already discussed this, but you might even want to consider this, whether you're glamping, camping, patio, backyard.
Great idea, yeah.
Because you can take them off that stake or that post. I'm so blown away though at this price in particular. It's not 8 or 10, remember that's what we normally do, but glass, I mean that beautiful prism effect.
It's amazing. I mean, when you see that, so that's the full set, that's 12 right there.
Wow.
That 12 lights. Now we have them really close together, but what if you had that long driveway and you put 6 on either side, but you could put 20 feet, 30 feet in between each light. You could cover the entire perimeter of your backyard. So there's a lot that you can do with this. That's a great shot. Look at those lights.
Those look good.
I mean, and then here's the other part. We don't talk about it all the time, but when you see these just in your yard, whatever color you get during the day, they change your landscape, and we're going to see that on the video.
Right. No, that's
look
a
at
good
this.
point.
Look how they look like professionally installed lights. We kind of have a multi-level there where you can have them up on that planter and then down on the walkway, and then the bonus is look at what it does at night. That amazing light. So really, bang for your buck normally, but then super cool value.
Well, I made this point with Peter the other day, is during this point in history, we have more people coming to our home than ever before, meaning DoorDash, deliveries, people are delivering diaper and deodorant at all hours. I mean, but it's true. Our groceries, Ubers, more and more people are coming to our homes. Our homes are our castle now. So you really want to make sure that not only is your home your castle and it looks good, they say location, location, location. I'm certainly not going to say, oh, you'll sell your home faster, but you know very well when you drive up to a home, Peter even pointed out, it looks very bougie, whether it's dark outside or not, has kind of a bougie effect. So it looks more expensive because people associate this kind of pathway lighting with a big expense, a permanent installation or having a landscaper or a company come in and do this. It's also great because you can move it from area to area. And that's why I say if it's a backyard party, I know people in the Midwest and even here where quote unquote it's chilly, you can use this 12 months out of the year, but you could move it from area to area if
Absolutely.
you want.
No, you definitely can do that. And I think what you're talking about is that you want to make those improvements.
You do.
Sometimes they can be really expensive. Some of those different things to do outside can be very expensive. This is the one that you can do yourself.
For sure.
And it's probably the least expensive, but you get the most bang for your buck when you do this. So get them home. Or maybe your landscaping is just, you're kind of thinking, it doesn't look great. Add the lights and it looks better right away. That's it.
It does.
As soon as you do it. So if it's not up to where you want it, add some lights and then you have that great effect day and night. And then I know other people have spent a lot of time, a lot of money. Their yard looks fantastic. These can be that final touch to really take it over the top.
They really can. And there is a 30-day return policy. Now, if you want that black, there are 600 only, 600 only. If you want something fun for that little pop of color, glamping, camping, back door, front door, around the garage, wherever you want it, even if it's something as simple as making sure you can kind of see where you're going when you're taking the dog out for that late night walk. So they're pretty, but they are practical. And don't forget, they do illuminate that pathway. And because you are getting the set of 12, ordinarily 8 or a 10 pack, you're getting the whole shebango. But part of the reason that these have sold so quickly with now less than 2,700 to go around and the final 600 to the black is people were still getting a couple of sets because Ordinarily, you have to be kind of stingy with where you put them.
Well, sure.
Because you could, it's almost like a buy one, get one. It's almost half off. But now you can really afford to be generous around the pool, generous around the patio, generous around your landscaping, and have some fun with these.
I would totally agree. If you've looked at reviews over time, people love the lights, and their only regret was, oh, I wish I had gotten a few more. And this value, if you looked around, we used to talk about this when we had a set of 8 or set of 10, you can't even find those in the stores anywhere.
Right.
But now we're talking about a set of 12 with color changing, with a glass lens, with stainless steel, components on there. It's almost impossible to find that set of 12.
Yeah.
So you really are looking at a value of that might be a set of 4 lights, and you're getting 12. So there's a lot you can do with this. You can create so many different looks. Maybe it is, like you're saying, just that walkway to your street for you and the dog. Or I recommend taking a look at where you'd love to have light in the backyard. You spend a lot of, when this winter's over, you're gonna go right outside and hang out in your backyard in the spring and summer. Having the lights out there is a fantastic idea, and you will love it. But get them home right now. In a week, you can have light the very first night you get these home, and you'll be really impressed. Long run time, bright light, and a solar light that's not just going to be for the season, but for years and years. I think that's pretty cool. For
sure. And because of that glass, remember, it doesn't discolor or start to yellow. And the thing is, if you have done some comparison shopping, it's kind of like the Lazy Boy Today's special that I hope you're still calling on. Not all recliners are Lazy Boy. Not all path lights are improvements. So it might look like glass, but trust me, especially if it's in this price range, it's probably not.
Not for 12, that's for sure.
Right, not for 12.
No.
I mean, and that's a big, big deal. So it's the home improvement project that you can empower yourself and you can do. If you want the black, we're looking at the last 500. I love that turquoise. It's a nice bright blue, and then the red. Even with that color changing, if you're thinking to Memorial Day or 4th of July backyard parties, I mean, a little pop of color, why not?
And it's easy.
It is easy.
You can do that in seconds.
You can't mess it up. Peter, thank you for coming in
I appreciate
for me.
it. It was
I don't know
fun.
if we'll see, because no kidding with final quantities.
No, not back with this anytime soon.
Okay. Thank you as always, my friend. Good to see you here. Don't hang up. Remember, that is on that FlexPay for less than $20. You can get it at home. Don't forget, you could even take another $10 off if you apply and buy for our HSN card. And that does make you a VIP.